Welcome to our very first review of our Hyundai i30N. In this video, I'm going to show you what I've been up to over the last 5,000 kilometers. Yes, you're going to see a Polo Vivo try and overtake me. After that, I'm going to drive through a tunnel before thinking about the possibility of going to Kruger National Park. Along the way, we encounter some potholes, and me and Hippo are going to talk about those, and I'm going to peacefully drive through this town. But that's not all. I'm also going to walk around in a hotel room and meet up with other Hyundai N owners to do this. But anyway, today I'm not even going to make you wait. Let's go straight ahead and start with that Polo Vivo. The i30N will do 0 to 100 in 5.4 seconds, and it produces a mighty 206 kilowatts and 392 newton meters of torque from its 2-liter turbo petrol engine. Proper stuff. Now then, allow us to get started. Now, to everyone who's new to the channel, 1 year and 4 months ago, I went to review the Hyundai i30N for the first time at a dealership. And while I was there, this is what I said. Because we're at a dealership, we couldn't fully rev the i30N, but I'll look for this car, I'll find this car, and I'll review it properly for you guys. But for now, let's work with what we have. Now, because Hyundai never responded to any of my emails, to keep my promise, I simply decided to just go buy an i30N so I could review it properly for you. And that promised proper review is this one. Now, over here, I had just come back from Brazil, and because I had been away for over a week, PA had missed me, so she said we should go on a road trip to our favorite province. And so I said, ha ha ha, PA, ha ha ha. I was excited because this would give me the perfect opportunity to drive the i30N. Now, one of my favorite things about this car is the NGS button. Here's a quick illustration of what happens when you press it. In simple terms, NGS is an overboost function. For 20 seconds, you get the maximum performance you can get out of the i30N, which you can use for overtaking, or as I like to use it, for extra pops. So if you notice, I accelerate and leave the throttle for the pa-pa-pa-pa-pa. Those pops are just addictive, but I also press and release to avoid speeding. You know, I don't want traffic fines, guys. There's roadblocks everywhere these days, so we need to behave on the road. Oh, and if you're watching from Sabi, shout out to you. I drove past your town. While I was there, I saw a KFC and a truck. Hey truck, what's happening? After driving through Sabi, it got dark. Now, the i30N at night doesn't have matrix LED headlights, but the LED lights are really good. They are bright. You'll see exactly where you're going, and they're able to switch themselves from bright to normal, so they don't blind other drivers. Anyway, after hours of driving, we finally arrived in Gaskop, the hometown of Brandon Praise. Hey Brandon, what's happening? Every car that makes vrpa, any car that has vrpa, I'm a racist car. Anyway, let's just leave it. So then, coming back to our road trip, we had finally arrived at Angels View Hotel. Now, because me and PA arrived late as usual, we couldn't really see much of the view, but I had a feeling this place was proper. To give you an idea of what the i30N sounds like on idle, I got out of the car, let PA drive, and I took this video. Much like that exhaust, my stomach was also growling. After driving for all those hours, I was hungry. So we went inside to have some food. Crocodile tail medallions. Guys, you can buy a crocodile. Warthog shank. Ain't no way I'm eating a crocodile, so we just got an oxtail instead. From here, we went to check out the room. Right guys, this is the place. There's the bed, we've got couches. You can chill over here and watch the TV. There's aircon, and then through teleporting, we are in the bathroom. We've got a nice shower over here, and you have a tub. So it was at this point that PA reflected on the shower, so she said we must redo the bathroom scene. And this is your bathroom. You've got a proper shower with a proper shower head, very important. You've got your tub over there. PA is fighting not to reflect, and we have mirrors everywhere. And yeah, that's the place. I'm done. Proper stuff. Rock in Rio. I just come back from Brazil, guys. You haven't seen my Brazil video? Check it out. The next day, PA gave me a gift. I should go to Brazil more often. Anyway, this gift came in handy when we were filming the Jaguar F-Type. Full review coming soon. So, after that, I went outside, checked the place out for the first time. But because we had a tight schedule, we couldn't stay long, so we barely saw the place. So I told PA, we'll come back again and see it properly next time. She then explained that the real reason why... Hold on. As I was saying, why she had chosen this place is because it's next to that bungee jumping place. Yeah, the one from the Lexus video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Now, as much as I love the i30N, look at those reversing lights. What was happening? They are horrible. You see, the lights in this car are nice until you have to reverse or indicate. Yeah, no, those are not it. Minus 3,000 aura. Anyway, on the way out, I came across some cows. Hey cow, what's happening? I'm greeting the cow because I felt bad for having oxtail last night. Moving right along, 2 minutes later, we arrived at Graskop Gorge. PA is not serious. Look where she brought me. I've already done this once, guys. I'm not doing it again. One thing I've noticed, ladies love bungee jumping. If you know why, please let me know in the comments. After watching that, I told PA, bruh, let's go. Let's go to Kruger National Park. Yeah, you should agree if I say Kruger National Park. So, as we left, we discovered that things here had changed. So walking in is free, but to walk out, you need this. So this is like 65 rand entrance. So from here, it was decided we're going to Kruger National Park. But first, we had to go to Hoedspruit, which worked out perfectly because along the way, we came across a lot of beautiful views. And if you've been watching this long and you still haven't liked, please like. If you still haven't subscribed, hold on. By the way, the suspension on this car when it's in N mode is brutal, but it's nowhere near as brutal as these potholes. You see, as we got closer to Hoedspruit, it was just potholes everywhere. Usually when I come to these places, I'm in a Bakkie, a Ranger, a Raptor, but this time I'm in an i30N, 19-inch wheels. So yeah, those potholes are a legitimate threat. Now, when we left that bungee jumping place, we took the long way around for one reason and one reason only: this tunnel. Oh yes, the i30N is a vibe. But if there's one thing that can ruin your vibe, it's potholes. Yeah, potholes suck. Especially now that it wants to start raining again, you might come across roads like this. So if you're worried about paying out of pocket for a damaged tire or a cracked rim because of roads like this, be sure to visit Hippo. Using Hippo, you can actually get different coats for tire and rim protection. You can scroll through them and choose the one that suits your budget. But still, even if you have tire and rim protection, do not drive like that guy. He drove through all the potholes. He must have been moving at least 160 or 180. That guy is a hazard. If you know that guy, tell him I said he's a hazard. As always, if you'd like to do a quote with Hippo, I'll leave a link in the description and pin a comment in the comments below. Even the taxi was driving nicely. Polo drivers. Funny story, the potholes sign came after the potholes. So after going through all those potholes, we finally arrived in Hoedspruit. We're going off-road here. We are going off-road. So let me explain my reaction. I asked PA to find us a place because this wasn't planned. So while driving, she found a place, but because it was last minute, there are not a lot of places left. So she found a place that required a bit of off-roading. Now after all the potholes the i30N had gone through, I was thinking, This is how BMTV started. You start with a dust road, next thing you're driving in Mozambique, off-roading in an i30N. So at first the road wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. And then things changed. Yeah, it was bad, especially because the car was still in N mode. So while driving, I remembered, I can just switch it to eco and the suspension will get better. I see some Springboks. Straight up ahead. Okay, let's go into eco mode. See if it'll improve. It's a bit better. So the plan was simple. We're going to spend the night here, and then early in the morning, we're going to go to Kruger National Park. But to be honest, after that gravel we'd gone through, I was having second thoughts. I mean, just listen to this car. So after saying the car is dirty, I went inside to reception, and when I came back, I found PA had written, PA had i30N. I guess that means she loves the i30N. After that, we left. As we're leaving, I'd like to say, if you still haven't liked this video, please like. If you still have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Support local YouTube, guys. It's the right thing to do. We are still on the road to 150,000 subs by December. Yeah, that's soon. But it's possible, guys. Please share the video on WhatsApp, on Twitter, on Instagram. Let them know there's a Mr. How Much on YouTube. So because this place is very close to Kruger National Park, my original plan was to spend the night here. Then tomorrow early in the morning, would wake up and go to Kruger National Park. But after I saw what the car went through on this gravel road, I realized that to be honest, Kruger is not for i30Ns, maybe with a Raptor, so we ended up not going to Kruger National Park. But while we're here is a quick room tour. Alright guys, this is the room tour. This is an easy one. Mosquito net, bed, 2 elephants. Well, I kind of knocked over one of them, but these are elephants. There's aircon, there's no TV, there are chairs, there's a sink, there's a fridge. And then this side is your bathroom area. And with that, my job is done. Thank you. Yeah, it's the shower there. PA wants to show you the shower. There's the shower. Yay, PA. And there's not a lot of mirrors here to reflect. The next morning, we packed our bags and we're ready to go back home. I was tired, guys. I just come back from Brazil. Kruger is, I was like, it's too hot for Kruger. 318-liter boot space is what you get in the i30N. You also have that strut bar. You have a spare wheel and you have plenty of space for more than one bag. Proper stuff. Wait for it. Hyundai i30N. Now let's have a look at the back seats. So this is your leg room, very tight. here you have absolutely nothing.
Why?
And then you've got a center armrest slot for 2 cups and leather seats with Alcantara. Headroom is fine. Cool. As you can see, the boy was tired, so we left. But before we could leave, we came across 2 giraffes. Hey, 2 giraffes. After coming across the 2 giraffes, we went to top up our petrol because the i30N was nearly empty. And I don't blame this car, I had been cooking it. I'm usually almost always in N mode. During the trip, I averaged around 11 liters to the 100, which is an improvement because when the car was new, I was getting around 13 liters to the 100. Anyway, shout out to Total for always having great service. Even when we got back to Gauteng, we went by a Total garage. And as always, their service was great. Well done, Total. Well done. So we got back to Gauteng, and a few days later, I was ready for my very first breakfast run. PA was kind enough to take the i30N to the car wash, and from there, we were ready to go make some noise. Now, I've seen all the names you came up with for the i30N. Bluey, Papa Smurf, Blue Lightning, Blue Thunder. But yeah, there was a lot of Smurfs going around. Guys, we cannot name our car after a Smurf. A whole Smurf. People won't take us seriously. Imagine just pulling up there. They're like, here comes the Smurf. Anyway, I'll tell you the name later. Let's take a quick look at the breakfast run. That one is definitely not normal. To be honest with you, this was my first time to see so many Hyundai i30Ns and Kona Ns in one place. It might not look like a lot, but for a car Hyundai themselves never even talk about, this is not bad. This is not bad at all. So we hit the road and we went straight to Harties. We are convinced that this is the loudest i30N in the country. So this was just a quick look at what I've been up to over the last 5,000 kilometers. I know someone is saying, hey, cost of ownership, it's coming, guys, it's coming. I know it's our car. It's not going anywhere. I'm not returning the i30N. This one works. This one is staying with us. And to anyone who's still angry that I bought an i30N, because I've received a lot of DMs, a lot of complaints. Yo, guys, I say to you, with your own money, go buy a better car. With that said, before I end this video, if you'd like to see the whole breakfast run, be sure to check out 4Wheel ZA. He posted the whole event, the whole thing. You can go watch it there. If you'd like to see a night POV drive of the i30N, my good friend Amber Koom just posted a video. You can go check it out. I'll leave links to their channels in the description below. But just one more thing before you go. As for the name of this car, I sat down and thought of a name. One name for one car for all locals. One car for all road trips. One car for all reviews. One car to film every other test car. This is our car. And it is for that reason I've decided to name it, wait for it, One for All. Also because I'm a big fan of My Hero Academia. And on that bombshell, thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, take care.